Scarface with the absolutely iconic, legendary Al Pacino.
It is always such an honor, a privilege, a pleasure to have Al on this stage. Some of you might have been here with us back in June when we had him during Bleak Week for Scarecrow in Panic and Needle Park. At that event, he mentioned he was finishing up a certain memoir that, fast forward to today, is finally almost ready to be released. So on October 15th, mark your calendars, Sonny Boy is hitting stores, so make sure you get your pre-orders in for that.
Tony Montana himself, Al Pacino.
I don't know what to say after something like this, you know. I did watch it, I did. It's been a while, but I watched it. Wow.
Do you find it's funny how films do change over the years? Like, you know, when you see the
Actions to it. It's so wonderful.
I like these people weren't born when you made this film.
Absolutely, I know that. I look out there and I see, I don't think anybody was born in this time. Well, they still wore diapers back then. And I think it's an interesting story about how it started to develop and became something that you could compare with the other films that have lasted.
But you told me a story, I don't know if you want to tell the story about it. There was a dinner you went to that Sidney Lumet and Milos Forman took you to.
Oh my God! No, they weren't even together. It was separate. And I love these two directors. Of course, Lumet's the greatest. You know, he made two films of the Serpico with Don't They Have to Do. But, and him and
Milos Forman.
Milos Forman, who I love, and he did Amadeus and stuff. So I admired these artists. And I found out something that is very strange, interesting. They were very upset that I did this film. That's why this is so exciting and crazy for me. And because when this first opened, like 40 years ago, it was, you know, kind of panned. You know, it was controversial. It was panned, but it still had an audience for a while, and then it was gone. It was over. It was finished. It sort of, you know, everybody was in our group that made this film. We were a little stunned because we thought that it would have a stronger reaction, and as we thought we had done something, but the critics, most of which were negative, and sort of saw it in a way. But it went on for years afterward.
But didn't Scorsese say something interesting to you about that when he first saw it? He said something. What did he say to you? When he said that they won't like it, the reason that he thought they wouldn't like it because he thought that the Hollywood people would see themselves in it too much.
That's wrong.
Well, Scorsese. I mean, I read this in your book, Alan. That's why I got this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they edited it out since I read it.
What did Scorsese say?
He said that they wouldn't like the film in Hollywood because they would recognize themselves in it too much.
In this? Oh no, that's going too far. No. We got to give him a break sometimes. Well, it was a cocaine period, let's face it, and things were going on everywhere. And this was one of them. Oliver Stone wrote this script. I have to say that.